Hey guys, what's going on? Just wanted to make a little video to show what I'm doing as far as trying to fix this issue with this axle angle. So as you guys know, this is an EF wagon, Rt4wd drive, and it's got a K series in it. So the issue that I've been having has been the axle angles when doing a K series swap in these cars, or in any EF for that matter, is the axle angle. So you can see right there how close that is, right? Whenever right now the steering wheel is locked, but the problem is whenever this wheel turns. So for example, if it turned to the right now we're on the passenger side, this axle shaft right here will tend to rub on the inner side of this fork right here. And these are some FCS race forks which I got, and it helped a little bit, because originally what I had on here were the EG forks, which is what you're supposed to use when using these coilovers, these blocks, Pro Series drags or whatever the fuck. You got to use the EG fork because this slip joint right here is larger on the EGs than it is on the EF. Why Blocks doesn't make an adjuster cup that'll fit the EF fork, I don't know why, but that's the situation. So when I got these forks, when I had the EG forks on there, it was really bad. Like, you could barely even turn the wheel before the shaft, the axle shaft right there, would rub on the fork, and it would really limit you. It would really limit how far you could turn the wheel. So I ended up going with these FCS race ones, which they're really nice. I'm not crapping on FCS race. You know, they make a really good product. But the problem with these, even though it helped a little bit, we created another problem, because this right here, the OEM one is straight up and down, and then on this side the OEM one curves like this. And I have some examples I'll show you. But the problem with this curve right here is when you turn the wheel, it helps a little bit here clearance wise for the axle shaft, but then here when you turn the wheel, the geometry, when you turn the wheel, the outer tie rod moves inward, and then it rubs right there. As you can see, it's been rubbing right there. So what a lot of people don't know is, and I'll show you. So I've been already working on the driver's side. This is the FCS fork that I had on there. This is the EG fork, okay? And right here, this one, let's compare the EG fork with that one. As you can see, there's a major clearance difference from this one and that one. This is an EG fork. This one is a DA Integra GSR fork. Now, this is the fork that, in my opinion, every EF owner that's doing a K-swap should use to have, normal, steering, stop to stop like normal, because that's the issue with doing a K-swap in an EF. The axle angle just really sucks. So this is a DA Integra, a GSR, and this is a EG fork. You can see the difference, how much bigger this is here versus this one. The problem with that, the problem with using this fork is the opening for the opening here for the coilover is the same as a EF, whereas this one is bigger, and this is the one that you're supposed to use with these coilovers. You can see here how much bigger the EG forks are up top there. But I contacted Blocks, and I asked them if they had a adjuster cup for the coilovers, the adjuster cup for the EF style cup here, and they told me that they do not. I spoke to technical support, and they said that they quote unquote added it to the list of things they wanted to make. Okay, well, whenever that happens, probably 10 years from now or whatever. But so what I ended up doing is I took these adjuster cups off, unthreaded them, and I basically just filed them down, and then I had to remake this groove here with a rat tail file, and filed them down, and then I put them on what I did was I put them on a bench grinder real slowly and started turning it and turning it and turning it until I removed enough material, okay, to where it now slips inside the GSR DA, the DA GSR Integra forks. So now, and it fits in there good. Unfortunately, I had to remove a lot of material, but we still have good thickness. We really did not disrupt the integrity of this thing at all. So what I did was I just marked it, and I remade this groove with a file so that the bolt could pass through, and bro, it fucking fits like a charm. Look at that. So just wanted to give you guys if you got an EF that you're doing a K swap, a K series swap on, I really don't know if there's a difference between the EFK5 versus the EFK2 mounts. I mean, because the only difference is the what the hell was the difference? The mounts are the same. The only difference is the rear bracket that goes on the block is different. But as far as the side mounts, they're the same between the two-wheel drive versus the all-wheel drive mounts. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little update on that. These forks right here, if you're doing an EF and you're planning on K-Series, doing a K-Series swap on it, definitely source these forks out. They're available from time to time on eBay. You know, I ended up paying $100 for them, and they've been sitting here for months. I've been holding on to them for months. I didn't know about this until David Casada, Hulk CRX, Hellboy CRX, told me about it. And when he told me about it, because I had called him to see what he had done for his issue with the axle clearance or whatever, and he sent me a picture of 3 forks. One was an EF, the EG, and the DA GSR forks. And then that's when I noticed. We were talking about it, but the only thing that we didn't know was whether the opening here would be the same as the EG style, and in fact it's not. So, you know, one option would have been to remove material from this right here, from the actual fork, so that it slipped on there. But if you look, there's hardly any material here. I mean, if you remove material from here, I mean, you're going to be riding on paper-thin steel right there. So I'd rather ended up removing material from this, modifying this to where now it slips on there. And now I could get my axle clearance back and my steering, all my steering back. So, but yeah, guys. Just wanted to give you guys a little video and show you guys what I did.